You ain't got no.
Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of 369 So Much More Than Travel. I am one of your hosts, Tanya Evans, along with,
Sasha Roberts.
and we are here today to talk to you about time. Time. Time is one of the most important resources that we have. Once it's gone, we can't get it back. So if you are tuning in today, I am so glad that you decided to join us. Go ahead and give us a shout out to let us know that you are chiming in. If you are watching on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, welcome. Let me know where you're chiming in from. We just gonna have a candid conversation about what's been going on in our lives, and I see people chiming in on Instagram. Stanley is in the house. Mr. Eric, thanks so much for joining us. Black Tie 47, thank you so much for joining us. But yeah, it's a lot. Hey, Queen, we got Carol Caspar in the house, as well as our other Charlie's Angels on Friday Night Live. Marcy Thomas chiming in from Atlanta, Georgia.
Since Marcy's on, Marcy, I ain't forgot about you, sis. It's coming. She got a new partner, so whoop whoop! Congratulations to Marcy.
Congratulations. Hey, Dana Salter is in the house chiming in from Rocky Mount. That's not too far from me, sis. We're going to have to get together, have dinner or lunch or something. Well, I sure enough appreciate y'all chiming in, listening in. Look, let me tell y'all something. Man, I just been going through a lot lately. We family. Everybody that's listening in, we family up in here, and I'm pretty transparent and everything. But wow, in the last 4 months, I lost my grandfather, and as well as my grandmother. So, and those are like the most important people. And oh wow, you know, you can never prepare. And that's why I was saying, you know what are we doing with our time? And I was just like, oh God, man, listen. Man, I just,
Cause like Coach D says, life is nothing but a vapor. Life is nothing but a vapor. With you losing both of your grandparents in such a short time, I also lost my mother-in-law, and it was just a few days right before the 12th year anniversary of losing my dad. So the month of February and just the last few months from the holidays, from the start of the holidays on, it's always hard. So, I mean, this topic, it might make us cry,
It ain't gonna make me cry because I put makeup on for that sole purpose. I made sure that I put a little makeup on my face because the ugly cry gets real. It gets real when I sit back. But I was just thinking, like, I was like the last 10 years, I was, basically dedicated to going back and forth home so I could, spend that time. Because, my grandma, she suffered from dementia and she had a long battle. But I was just like, thank you, sis. Thank you, sis. I want you to get in this business. Look, oh yeah, I'm gonna be real aggressive from here on out because I'm definitely TME's playing. Matter of fact, she named me. My grandmother named me. I'm named after her. Tensi Me, and I'm Tanya Marcia. So I'm like, and she was the most jazziest. She just, her heart. I mean, she used to always say, I'll never be too far from you because you act just like me. And I'm like, she was the most giving, she was the most nurturing, she was the praise. I mean, my dad, she only had one child, which was my dad. But and when he passed away when I was 15, she just, her and my grandfather, I'm just like, it's like a lump right here that I don't want to swallow. So I was just like, I'm gonna need me a griefcation, as our team ambassador, Coach Deborah, so eloquently calls it. I need a griefcation. So this will be, we going to Memphis, and then we have our conference in Memphis coming up. I need that because one thing I learned about being partnered with this company, I put like this, I wouldn't been able to survive as much as I, endure, especially back to 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 back. It's, I mean, the hits just keep on coming. Life just gonna keep life. And yes, ma'am, yes, you will, as you shall. You will see us there. I will see you there. And me and Michelle gonna be spending a lot of time together. Michelle like a auntie to us, auntie, business, sister, cousin.
Look,
all that good.
I don't even want to hear about all the time you and Michelle gonna spend together, because y'all finna be in Dubai without me.
Oh, girl, speaking of Dubai, girl, let me
And
tell you,
y'all
we
stressed
got
me out like I was even going with y'all. So
you are going. I always take you with me, Sasha. I take you with me in spirit, and you be on the camera too. So don't do that. Don't do that. I'll see you next week anyway. So
it's true.
and we, oh my goodness, next week, in matter of fact, yeah, in a few short days, 369, so much more than travel, is gonna be on the road.
Together.
We may go live while we road tripping, because that's what we get to do. But you know what? At a time such as this, yes, ma'am, she next.
Definitely.
She's gotta get that, that PP. She gotta get that little passport.
And drop this load.
And then oh yes, Marcy, can't wait to right. Yeah, she having baby. Look, she making the babies for us. She building the future of Trevorium. Her tribe is gonna be doing business. Is this a travel group becoming travel advisor too? We are independent travel consultants, Dana Salter.
We are not travel agents. We are better than travel agents, actually.
Well, I still have my travel agent credentials, but I don't need the headache of the people.
I do too. I just don't advertise.
I need I need my time I need to use my time more adequately by helping people save money. It's something about being a travel agent, because as a travel agent, listen, the same concept still real. I mean, when you find you, when I do the research, first I'm gonna charge. First, that's the little cha-ching. Let's talk about all the cha-chings that's gonna happen when you're working with a travel agent. Cha-ching, you're gonna be paid. You have to pay a service fee to get that travel agent. Cha-ching. Then you're gonna have to lock on the price and put down a down payment for that to lock in that price, and then you're gonna have to make monthly payments and such a forth, and all that time, that takes a lot of my time away. And like I said, there's only 86,400 seconds in a day. So I like to use my time wisely. When the same time that I'm using booking my travel, I could teach you and show you how to book your very own travel and pay a fraction of the cost and get paid to do it. That's the special. Girl, don't call me for your travel needs, because what I'm gonna do is, if you want me to book your travel, I'm gonna send you somewhere else, because I don't have the time or the patience to deal with people that may change their mind, may cancel, and then as a travel agent, I don't get paid until you take your trip. Ain't nobody got time. I don't have the time for that. And we talking about time being our greatest assets, our greatest resource. We have to be better at managing our time. And that is what I'm here to talk about, because once the time is gone, can't nobody get yesterday. You have to do what needs to be done to prepare for tomorrow, which it ain't even promised. Lord have mercy. Lord, look, one ambassador, Deborah Taylor, I call her Mama D in private and stuff like that between me and her. But and Lord have mercy, all the feeds, like, because I got so many relatives in the world. and everything. But I can count on how many, I can count on one hand the family members that I deal with. And as I look at the social media pages and some family members, I see my aunt, they posting pictures of my grandma. They mourning my grandma too. And she was an aunt, a cousin, she a caregiver all her life. So what wasn't there to love about my grandmother? And then I see her with pictures of her sister Aunt Clay, which was the same exact way. And I remember before she became nonverbal, she used to say stuff like, family got to stick together. Family got to stick together. And I was like, but you know what? I pray for you. I stay on my knees. I stay on my knees for you. Because you got clique-a-leakers on both sides of your family. And I used to be like, what's a clique-a-leaker? Because that's what she called the people that act the fool. So I'm getting ready to go. That's why I need this conference. God be knowing what he doing. He very, very strategic in what he does and how he does it. And I can honestly say Dana, you have some very validated questions, and we want to get the questions to you and your questions answered. So we would like to invite you. You just make sure you get back to the person who's you've seen it on their wall, and make sure you get back to that person. But we actually have a presentation going on tonight at 8:00 p.m. Eastern, 7:00 Central, and I believe 5:00 Pacific. I will put that Zoom ID link up there, and all you would do is get back to the person that you know that shared it on their wall, and they will get you the password. So that way, at the end of that full presentation, because we just chopping it up today, but I mean, it's definitely been a blessing to the both of us and over 1,400 families that I know of personally, as well as over
1,500.
That's just on this, team alone. But I'm just talking about we global and 60
on our team is 1,500.
Right. So and we a global company, so we have a global business, a global product, and definitely a global opportunity. So yes, make sure you get back to the person who shared this on their stream, because hey, we just the messengers. And we got the secret sauce. But if it was a secret, it ain't a secret no more. But if I could say so myself, this is the best travel membership out there, hands down. No pun intended against the other ones, because the camaraderie is more of a family for me. I can't speak for everybody else, and in the family you have different people that you rock with and who you don't rock with. I mean, you still got them, same people. And I just think that had I not had this company, I'd probably be a nervous wreck, because this company found me when, like, 4 years ago, when I was right into just losing my son, and I was really about to start tripping. But God and this company, because had I not had something, because I was like, what am I gonna do now? Just like right now, the other day, sis, I had a, and I want to take this time to publicly thank you for just being there, spending time with me.
I love you, girl.
I know, but I'm just saying, you got like 18 kids, and I was like, you got 4 kids, you got 3 babies, 1 on the way, you got a whole husband. But sometimes we just be FaceTiming each other, because you in Minnesota and I'm in North Carolina. And had I not been in this company, I wouldn't have met you. I mean, because I got siblings in Minnesota, but I wouldn't have met.
Oh no.
And you have come, my sis. Yeah. And look, you and me, us never. But look, I get to hang out with people like sis Dubai. I mean, we going to the Dubai. Look, Dubai. Right, Dubai or Dubai.
Dubai. I don't know.
We're a Latin. Girl, I was just watching the Latin with the grandkids the other day. That's what we gonna be together. And I love you too, Michelle. But I'm just saying, listen, it's just for me, like I said, it's just so much more than travel. But we have thank you, Tanya. You invited me. I did. Well, okay, Dana. I can't wait to see you on this call tonight and get this information. I'm gonna put it back up there on the screen. And I literally built my business via social media. I got a couple family members inside of the company with me, doing this with me and traveling.
Girl, you lucky. Because the only family member I got is my husband. I done had a couple family members come in, but not too many
and
of them have
stayed. I'm about to say, look, yeah, I got some relatives that came in and left. It had nothing to do with the product, but just Kalika Likas. That's what I'm gonna do. A nice way. Kalika. But I don't worry about what that's the glory of it all. I have not just lost my grandparents, but I lost a 25-year friendship. But what I thought was a friendship. But I was a friend. I'm just saying, I know how to be a friend, but I mean, a lot of people have been shedding themselves. Thank the Lord. Because I'm just a peaceful person. I don't like to, I don't be blocking people or nothing like that. But people have like removed themselves out of my life, and God has replaced. Look, Sasha, I know I only known you for like 4 years, but I feel like I've known you longer than 4 years. If I could say so. I'm watching your children grow up. So I'm Auntie Tanya. I love being an auntie. I love being a grandmother. Oh, Dana, yes, you would. Yeah, I'm telling you, you would love this. This is the type of thing that'll make you be like, let me call my sis. Or let me call Mama D. Because I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. I can't call on nobody. There's like a couple family members that I can call on if I needed them. A couple, like I could still count on one hand. I'm talking about, look, and I'm only got 5 fingers. And I'm
I got 5 fingers, but I can't even count one.
Girl, well, look, we are a family. And I'm talking about like biological, like the relatives, the blood related. Like I got people I can call them. Yeah. And God, you know what? I just feel like, I want my flowers while I'm alive, and I do get my flowers. And one thing for sure, two things for certain. My grandma got her flowers when she was here. You know what? I don't know. I can't account for what nobody else did. I just know what, the time that I spent with her, it would never, because of who she is, it would never have been enough for me. And I'm her eldest grandchild. I'm her first grandbaby. And I didn't, for a long time, I didn't understand why my grandmama loved me the way she did, because I'm talking about, oh my good, in my grandma's eyes, I could do no wrong. Not to Tennessee me. No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. I am. But you know how other people be trying to dim your light.
Yeah.
And my grandma, you couldn't. My grandma said, don't you ever let nobody dim your light. You shine bright, baby, shine bright. And she was feisty, and I know that's where I get it from. And she tell it like it is. That's why I know that's where I get it from. I mean, I give all credit to her and Jesus, because I wouldn't have made it, especially after my dad passed away. Oh my God, I was 15 years old too. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. I was in 10th grade. I started acting out, drinking and stuff, cutting school and stuff. I was just I was, and then I wasn't allowed to mourn him, so that was even harder.
Oh.
And even though that lady tried to keep me from my grandma and the granddad wasn't having it. And they have been consistent with me for 46 years. I am 46 years old, and I have had the pleasure, the honor to be Tennessee's firstborn grandchild. I am literally, I mean, she used to have pictures all on her wall, all on the wall in the house. I mean, all pictures everywhere. You ain't see no wall. It was so many pictures. So many pictures, you ain't see no wall. And I was darn near in all of them, and other relatives that I had, like a lot of family members that I've been finding that we had connected and stuff. I knew them on the wall first. Never got to see him because I'm dead serious. I just knew him from the wall because my grandma was telling me about him because, like I said, when my dad passed away, I was still a child. So that lady had say so until I turned 18. And my grandma helped. Look, my grandma taught me how to drive. My daddy started, but my daddy started teaching me how to drive when I was 12. But when he passed, of course, she taught me. I remember it was right after he passed away too, the spring, because not in the snow, but in the spring. But she was like, your daddy told me he was teaching you how to drive before he passed away. And I was like, yeah. She was just, so show me what you got. And I've been driving ever since. I was 14 years old. I've been driving ever since. I got my license when I turned 16. Like I was 2 years in ready. Because I had a job at 14. And you know what? She used to always tell me about how I need to see the world. You know, my grandfather was in the military, so they were stationed in different places, but where it didn't matter where they was at, she came for me. She came for me. She even took siblings that didn't belong to it, but she came for us. I used to get mad, like, I don't want to share. I'm trying to get away from them. It's my vacation. But hey, it is what it is. But I knew then that I was gonna be all over the place. I knew then. She used to tell me, she was just, you're gonna get you something that's gonna have your hips all in the streets. Cause you're just like me. And look, where I've been 54 different destinations. And I joined I served the military, followed behind their footsteps. They told me, government gonna take care of you. Yeah, they took care of me, all right. But that's for another topic. We talking about time. Time waits for nobody. But then you know what? Times are changing.
Oh yeah.
It's not like my grandparents taught me that valuable lesson that I know a lot of people taught their children, and their children go to school, get a good education, do stuff like that. Or in my case, my grandfather said, hey, either go to college or go to the military. I couldn't go to the college that I wanted to go to, so I went to the military. I just knew I was getting a ham sandwich out of there. That's all I knew. I said, all I need is a little bit more time.
Yeah, military, you strong, girl, because that one wasn't for me. I already don't like being told what to do.
Look, and I soon realized, and don't look, and I soon realized that it wasn't for me either. Their type of training wasn't my type of training. So
I also went to school and got that job and did that part too. And
I went to school, but you know what? I went to school and got in debt. That I do know. Thank the Lord that
went to school, got in debt, never had no time, couldn't do nothing.
Got the degree, right. I'm like,
I mean, you could barely do things with your family. And I mean, because you were a single mother. When you're working all the time, you're missing out on a lot of things that your children are going through, or different events that they have, or can't even sign them up for different things because you don't have the available time. And that's actually what got me.
Your kids end up raising themselves.
Yeah, it got me into the company. Like, the company found me, I like to say. Although Coach D, Mama D, Triple Ambassador Taylor is the one who showed it to me. It was her daughter who pretty much connected me with her, And so I done lost where I was going with that. But anyways, if it wasn't for her showing me this information, I would probably still be stuck in that job, trading dollars for hours. And while we still need to work, I mean, because I still trade dollars for services now, but I mean, it's different when it's on your own time.
It's a different type of work that we supposed to be doing here.
When it's on your own time,
and it's not working a job.
That you love. Yeah. Working a job is,
because I this is what work
it is.
But you know what?
It is, but this
is what work is like for me. This is work. I'm at work right now.
In the United States, it's become, that's what our life revolves around, is working. In other countries, they don't revolve their life around working.
Right, Michelle, being your own boss. It's time. Like that thing that's saying, God bless the child that got his own. Look, and the fact that we as people, our mindset has been programmed. Wait, what happened? What happened, Sasha? I see you. I move, but I don't hear you. So Felice done said something slick. What Felice say? Felice, come on in. Come on in, Felice. I know it's you. I know it's you.
But I ain't saying nothing. That's the whole thing. I ain't saying nothing.
She wasn't talking to herself. She was all muted. And all she was, her mouth was just a going. I seen it. Her mouth was just
cracking up.
Going.
What am I saying?
He said it's always me.
Yes, it is always Felice. And he be catching. I'll go back and look at this feed later on. He said, "Girl, you said this such and such stuff." At the time, I don't even be knowing what's coming out my mouth until it come out, and I go back and watch it later. But if y'all just tuning in, we got this presentation tonight at 8:00. Okay,
I was trying to find the flyer, but I can't find it right now. I get it, but
what? And how you gonna put it on here? Can you put it on here?
No, I don't think I can put it on here, but I got, yeah. I was gonna put it in the comments of our live streams.
I did 15 years in the Army. Thank you so much for your service. As am I. The type of money I would like to make would be a problem working. I ain't retired. Nope. Look, the only limitation, Dana, is you. You can make is look. I like to tell people, worst case scenario, you're gonna have money set aside to take beautiful, amazing, awesome, just oh my goodness, breathtaking experiences. But you're gonna do this for the love. It's probably my child, because only my son knock on the door like that. Who is it?
Unscripted.
Go ahead, Sasha. Look, executive. Look, my alarms, my dogs, executive and chairman said they not playing. They say, who knocking on the door and calling without. That's my son just walked in. So yeah. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I'm at work right now. Who fired me? Because I had to step away from the camera. I'm at work. I love what I do. And you know what? I'm glad this came about, because I remember in 2012, I was working on Fort Bragg as a cook, or not a cook, but a food service worker on Fort Bragg. I was working up at the military defect, and my brother had passed away, and I wanted to go to his funeral naturally. One of my baby brothers, and they told me I couldn't go, not because I didn't have the time to take off. They was going through furlough and told me that if I go, I may get, come back. When I come back, they laid me off. Well, anyway, I went.
So that's
why I did.
I'm gonna let you.
That's why I didn't. That's why I had to get out in the military, because I ain't like close the door. I ain't like, because you letting bugs in, and I ain't like bugs for one, and I didn't like being told what to do. So I went anyway, and to bury my little brother. And when I came back, I had a pink slip, which means I was, laid off, whatever. And I knew then I didn't have a plan of action. I just knew I wasn't working for the man no more. I wasn't working nobody's job. Executive and chairman. And you know what? I love the fact that I have to because you have to thinking, look, I can't even talk because of executive and chairman. They steady running off in the mouth. Executive gives me a lot of issues, but I named them executive and chairman because that is the highest rank. That's the highest level in this company, executive chairman. That's $3,200 a day. Think about that. How much time could you give yourself if you was making bringing in $3,200 a day in residual pay? Just, and all we do.
That's about what I was bringing in a month as a massage therapist.
Like what is?
I mean, it was a little more, but that was about.
But what are we really doing? What are we really doing?
Talking, traveling, experiencing life, learning more things, connected with like-minded people. Because although I've heard your story about, your brother passing away, I didn't realize that it was in 2012. And that's also when my dad passed away. He just one day didn't wake up. We didn't know that he was going to pass away. And I actually lost my job at that because the morning I found him, I didn't go into work. Who's going to go into work after finding their father? And because I no call, no show that day, the lady laid me off. And I was a 1099 worker at that time, self-employed. What I do now as a travel consultant, I'm a 1099 self-employed travel consultant. And I experienced more out of life.
Now you're a business owner.
And I was a business owner then as well because I ran the massage part of the chiropractic office, but she still had say-so over me. And I wasn't doing nothing.
Now ain't nobody but God gonna say so over you.
Right. But being stuck in a room, massaging people, hurting myself in the process. And now I get to enjoy. I mean, I'm not doing it as much as I would like, but that's because I got 3 kids and other responsibilities and some debt to pay off because we all got a little debt to pay off. But I'm actually able to do.
We're gonna have to.
What I like to do, what I love to do. I'm a creative. I like to create and explore. And that's exactly what I get to do using this platform. And it don't cost us nothing. As a matter of fact, we both get our businesses free.
Yeah.
I don't. Free.
And we can tell you how to do that when you come on tonight. I get a 1099 every year. I don't pay an overhead fee for my business. I get free travel points to use. I get commission to use. Matter of fact, the Dubai trip, I used my commission. It was $49.
Everyday things like getting gas, groceries.
Oh my God. I don't even
restaurant trips, going to the movies, even like in town local things that we do on a daily basis. We have the opportunity to write off our taxes at the end of the year. Whether you do it yearly or quarterly, you have the opportunity to recuperate some of the money that you have spent as a business owner. And as a tax employee, you're paying that money to Uncle Sam, to the IRS every 2 weeks, whether you get paid or every week, depending on how you get paid. And while it is tax time, a lot of people think that refund is something great. It's something, that is extra. It's not extra. It's something that you've overpaid for all year round.
I know that's right. Go on. That's a real mama right there. Just slap. Look, Look, that's
Slap
a real
nobody.
mama right there.
Yelling at the dog.
I about to say,
He
shoot.
making the baby cry because he's standing up.
Because I would get, look, you heard them in there hollering. I'm like, just let them talk. That's right, Michelle, 400 plus tax write-offs. I literally I used our platform to purchase my 2023 Telluride, right? And because I did that, I was able to get $10,000 off the MSRP plus free oil changes for the life of my car. I know one of my other business partners, Marcy Thomas, her husband bought his truck off using our platform. So, I mean, anything related to your life in general. I mean, I use coupons for groceries on the out our platform.
Let's talk about the health insurance that's a tax write-off as a home-based business owner. A lot of people don't understand that. But health insurance is
a walking tax
deduction. Girl, telling you, when you know better, you do better.
That's what you're supposed to do. And that's where we come in. Instead of advertising this on TV and advertising it through billboards and stuff like this, our CEO thought, like, hey, why not pay our partners and our partners? Because it just makes more sense. I don't know how many, 54 vacations. And I have not worked, I have not punched nobody's clock. Look, I have not punched nobody. I'm counting because I've been hearing like people taking 23 vacations, like Coach D, 23 vacations in 1 year.
Yeah.
Kyle Thrower, he had 34 vacations. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, is it so? Is it real? And I am definitely a product of my product. And because life keep lifing, and I be needing a getaway. I need money for the getaway. I need to get away. Did I say I need the money for the getaway? And this just go hands in hand. And I still got to eat. I still got bills to pay. I still get, and all I'm doing is sharing information. And I'm getting paid to do it.
So a lot of people don't.
I know that's right. Who you me too should.
A lot of people don't get involved into what we're doing because they feel like they're not ready, or they may not know it all, or they can't sell. But we don't sell anything. All we do is talk and present the information. That's it. We share the information.
Talk about all the trips we don't take.
Yep. And we don't have to know it all. We have partners all across the globe, all across the United States, that if we don't know it, we can reach out to somebody who does. Regardless if it's about the travel company, about traveling in general, or about business, or about life.
Girl. Life ain't only happening to the two of us. It's happening to you that's watching. It's happening to you that's going to watch it later. It's happening to people over in, look, she in Minnesota, I'm in North Carolina. It's happening to folks in Cleveland. It's happening to folks in Alabama. Life is life into everybody. But what you going to do with your time? Are you going to sit back, cry about it, mope about it, and get stuck? Or what are you going to do about it? What is going to be your cushion for when it's time to take action? Had I not had this platform, like, mind you, all this traveling, but I wouldn't have had access. If I didn't have access to this if I didn't have this platform, I couldn't afford, because I was traveling before, but I was paying so much on the front end, not having enough to do what was needed to be done.
Travel. I would never travel.
Exactly.
So
even going back and forth to Cleveland, Ohio, all these years, it's still, who wants to stay at mama and them house, grandma and them house? And no, I need to do my own stuff. Thanks for chiming in, Katrina. I need my own space. I'm too old to be bunking up with Ray, Craig, and Earl and them. You know what I mean? I need my own space. And like when I leave Memphis, I'm going straight to Ohio to bury my grandmother. And I just know that I wouldn't have been able to afford And the fact I get to write all this off. I mean, it's just like a no-brainer. It's just a no-brainer. It just makes sense. You're doing it anyway. You're going to do it. Look, things happen. And how would you feel if an unexpected expense come up and you just go and I got my Pay Quicker card and I just been putting, I ain't even touched the money that I made with Travoy. Let's just say that.
Hey, that's the
Let's
blessing.
just say that. So that's just like out of sight, out of mind. It's just like just been accumulating. So how would if something happened like my grandmother passing away, I have the means to take care of business and not miss none. Executive, you better leave my son alone. You know what? I'm gonna get down. Anybody want some thank you, Katrina. Anybody want some toy poodles that I'm not giving away and not selling? I just be talking smack. I only say stuff like that when I want to calm down.
Yeah, she ain't
because they gonna be in Memphis. They coming to Memphis. They my support, my emotional support animals. So they'll be in Memphis with me and ride. They my ride or dies. And then they're gonna be going to Cleveland with me.
We're gonna have a ball, girl.
Although I know that's right.
On my behalf, things did not pan out how it was supposed to this year, but that is all right because we are going to have a ball and I'm still gonna be in attendance. So Memphis, here we come.
Here we come, Memphis. And tonight at 8:00 Eastern, 7:00 Central, 5:00 Pacific, we got our Zoom, our Saturday travel mixer Zoom with the Dr. Renee and her team from the West Coast. And that is the Zoom ID. But you just get back to the person that shared this on their wall, shared this information, and get the password because this is for the elite. This is not for the faint at heart.
We don't want to be considered the elites. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. We don't want to be considered the elite. We're
not the elite.
We got exclusive deals.
We got the exclusive
opportunity.
And I know we got the hookup. That Holly, like Master P said, we really got the hookup. So that is the ID.
Before you end it, will you just look at the time and picture this time next week? We are going to be getting dressed in our roaring 20s, Harlem Nights, Gatsby, whatever you want to call it.
Show is in our, and I am
week.
And I'm so excited. Hey, Auntie Carolyn Walker Pittman is in the house.
Hey, Carolyn.
Oh yes, I am so excited about this. You know what? The Team Legacy Conferences just gets better and better every year. Last year we had the Emerald Green in San Antonio, hosted by none other than our pastor. Shout out to our J. Howe family. We love you so much. But our 3-star and 2-star directors, Pastor Mel Keys and Lady K. But now we're back in the home of Memphis, where we usually have our conferences. I'm so excited. I really am. I'm dressed. I mean, I'm packed. I still got I got a pack for Ohio too. So, but I got, I got that little suitcase, that suitcase closet.
Yeah, I was gonna say your suitcase dresser closet.
Yes, I'm so excited. Doing the paint. Some people gonna be doing paint and sip at the conference. Some people gonna be doing bowling. I guess Kevin Watkins and Pastor Mel Keys gonna have a rematch of the bowling tournament. I don't know. I'm painting and sipping. I'm just so thankful.
I'm just gonna be there with my baby.
Yes. Look, Harlem Nights, here we come. Yes. I'm so excited. That's another one of our business aunties. I am just look. I just also wanted to thank y'all so much for your prayers. Continue to keep us in your prayers. We definitely, Sasha and I, her husband Felice, we definitely feel y'all prayers. So thank y'all so much for your prayers and your condolences, and on the recent things that's been going on. But look, time waits for no one. Time waits for no one. We can, singing our shoulda, coulda, wouldas, bringing up excuses, pointing fingers. It's time out for that, and it's time to get back to ourselves. Like, what's that song? Back to life, back to reality. That song? Uh-oh. They turn it up. Now they turn it up. Yes, what a time. What a time. Yes. Thank you so much for your prayers. We feel you, Auntie. We love you. And I cannot wait because I'm going to need a hug, one of them good old loving hugs that we be giving each other when we get to when we get, because what a time, like she said, what a time, what a time, what a time. So that's going to be the end of make sure Pastor Mel don't be cheating. Let me find out Pastor Mel be cheating. Don't be talking about, not my Pastor Mel. He don't be cheating. But, yeah, I just see it's stuff like this that I look forward to that helps me not get stuck and stuff like that. Travel has been my prescription for mental health, self-care.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Financial freedom.
I haven't took as many as you, so I can't, say, but I get there one. I get there one day.
I remember, and you will, because I remember
all these children,
and they gonna go with you. Hey, y'all, look. Mm-hmm. Hey, the Lord said, be fruitful and multiply. You is living a dream. You is being obedient, girl. But yeah, I love y'all. So I love you, girl. But thank y'all so much for Sasha. I mean, thank you so much for chiming in. Chiming in to 3-6. I needed this, girl. I needed this. And we will be back probably later on tonight after the thing. But make sure y'all get in where y'all fit in on the Zoom. Get back to the person that invited y'all. Get that password. Come on into the Zoom room, because
and most importantly, come into the Zoom room. Get a better understanding. Ask your questions. Don't just sit there and take the information in and assume you understand what you're hearing. Ask what doesn't make sense. Because a lot of times, look, Mama trying to chime in. A lot of times we take it for what it is. We don't understand. Girl, and she ain't got no decent clothes on.
She took some trips, so she's trying to tell y'all these out of the miles of babes. Now, if the baby trying to tell you, well, right. If the baby trying to tell y'all that you just need to get in where you fit in so that you can save some money and take your kids on some trips because they ready to go again. They getting ready to come to North Kakalaki and everything. I can't wait till y'all get down here. Although I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be in Dubai when they decide to come. So, but I'm going to be in Dubai. I know you can't wait either. She can't wait either. I love y'all. So thank y'all so much for chiming in to 369. So much more than travel. I am, like I said, your host Tanya Evans, along with
Sasha Robert.
I'm about to say what? What did you say? Like, who are you again? Look, she was like, let me tell y'all, and another thing. And we will see y'all at the beach, the bank, or both. But hopefully we see y'all tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Pacific. Until then, good night, everybody.